Mindtech clear tech.
Hey everybody, Hidden Object Guru here, joined by
DM
with the game Receiver.
Repeated
As you can see, it is a first-person shooter,
clear tape.
and the hook of it,
Oh,
the whole bizarre focus of this game, is that it is the first-person shooter with the most realistic gun handling.
Oh,
So,
okay.
as you can see, I've got my, I'm doing that. What's that? Yeah, you don't have hands.
Looks not realistic.
Well, no. Gun hand, well, not realistic graphics.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
But, so, he's got the gun in one hand, and he's got the flashlight in the other, and he's doing that weird cross-arm things people do to steady it. So, for example, if I want to reload this, revolver, you press E, you press V to dump out the spent cartridges. You manually load the cartridges back in, then you press R to load them back into the gun. Now, currently the hammer is pulled back on the gun. So you can hold down F, the hammer pull button, and hold down trigger, then let go of the hammer to carefully lower the hammer so it doesn't accidentally go off.
Okay.
That's how weird and in-depth this game is.
Okay,
So,
but when you do the weird crossover thing, it looks like you're resting your flashlight arm on top of your gun arm.
he is.
Isn't it supposed to be the other way around?
There's two, there's actually different stances people do. People do the on top of the gun arm, so that your hand doesn't kick. Underneath is to support, because guns are heavy. On top is to keep the gun from kicking back when you shoot. It's to keep your arm from coming up when there's recoil. There are varied thoughts on the best way to handle guns there. Alright, so this is, as you can see, a sentry gun. And I'm having a hard time figuring out where I'm supposed to shoot it in order to kill it.
I'd say maybe the
it's
orange
dead.
part.
It's dead. Yeah, you can
Okay.
make them explode, or you can just destroy. So that's the sensor. There's the flashlight. There's the laser sensor, and then there's the orange thing in the back, which I guess is the ammo. Wow, I actually hit it a couple of times. So now what you want to do is, you can. Oh, by the way, you can freely spin the cylinder of your gun. So now it's back on an empty chamber. So obviously, two of those bullets are still good, but I have to dump them all out because I don't know which one is which. They don't. In real life, they would change the look of them a bit, but it's not 100% realistic. So, the idea of the game is you are in this weird, randomly generated maze full of sentry guns and flying robots, and you were supposed to find 11 tapes that give you bits of tiny little bits of backstory about there was a cataclysm and there are people who are receivers who are psychic in some way, and then a little bit about guns. Like, it's all very nebulous and hard to understand, and mostly it's just about the intense gun handling. Yes! See, that time I shot out the camera, so he's still spinning, but he can't see anything.
Right.
Alright, so... Oh, yeah, you can only take one hit. If you get shot once, you're dead. And you can't run and aim at the same time, so... crap. Can he see me? I feel like he can see me.
No, I don't think you can.
No, the one in the hallway can, but the one next to me can't. But the one in the hallway, I'm out of the arc of his gun, so it doesn't matter that he can see me. Alright, careful, careful. Gotcha! Okay! There are a lot of these sensor guns.
There are.
This
Everything
is
looks the same, though. How do you know what your progress is through the maze?
When I get out of this room, like, I had the bad luck that two of the same room happens to have spawned next to each other. So the game doesn't normally look this samey. I think there are only 8 different rooms, and for some reason, 2 of the same rooms spawn next to each other.
Right.
And I don't know how... Okay, so I'm just gonna... You actually have to hit the extractor a bunch of times to get the bullets to fall out, which is apparently realistic.
Can you run out of bullets?
Oh, of course. Those are the bullets at the top left of the screen.
So how do you get more bullets?
Oh, you'll just find them lying around with the tapes you need to pick up.
Oh.
You sadly cannot take bullets from the dead guns.
Well, they wouldn't fit in that gun anyway.
Well, you don't know. Gah!
Yeah, I do know.
That's probably not using pistol ammunition. I mean, it's probably not. Did I get it? Oh, good. Okay. And that one's full on broken. All right, so here's something fun. So you can dump all the bullets. I'll just grab the ones that are good. Put in one bullet. Spin, 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 spin. Am I ready to go? Am I not ready to go? I don't know.
You're playing Russian roulette.
And I was not ready to go. Nope, still not ready to go, and I got killed because I was showing off. So this is the game. Like, it's... And the thing is, like, the actual game is not so gamey. Oh, damn it. Okay, I'm going to get killed again because there's 3 different guns, and I wanted to show you the various strange ways you can play this. Alright, so let's just... see if I can find a flying robot to kill me so you can see what those look like. Boop! For some reason, the revolver... I was going to say for some reason the revolver always starts with more ammo, but it's not for some reason. It's because the revolver's harder to use, so they want the game to be a little easier on you, which I really respect. It's nice of them to do. Yeah, okay, so... as you saw, this room spawned twice last time, but now we're going into, like, hallways, and there's...
Okay, alright.
This looks like a room where people live. There's
A
strange
living
art
room?
here in the... strange rocky art in the corner, if you will. Don't know what that's about. You know what, I'm just trying to look for a flying guy so you can see them and I can let it kill me. So you can hopefully see some other guns. But the weird part is, I am very intrigued by their passion for the awkwardness of reloading guns in this. And all gun handling, really. I think there might actually be a safety. Let's just check. There is no safety, sadly. I wish... so I can sprint, right? Let me just make sure. So I can sprint by tapping the run button fast. And if you try to aim, you will immediately stop sprinting. Whoa.
Okay.
But what I wish...
You can't run and gun.
Exactly. You cannot sprint and shoot at the same time. Wow, that guy almost got me. Oh, there he is. You see the flying guy?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. He saw me, and then another guy shot me in the back. But anyway. Alright. Yes, okay. New gun. Here we go. Alright. Now you're going to see... so here, it's interesting, because what I would love if it happened that... if you were sprinting and the hammer was pulled back on your gun, I feel like the gun should misfire because you're like swinging the gun around in your hand. So there would actually be a reason to lower the hammer back down on the gun, which is a thing you can do in the game, but there's no reason to do it. So I can pull the hammer back, but I can also lower the hammer for safety's sake. So I wish there were accidental discharges. So as you can see, the clip has no bullets in it, which is not good.
But more recent
by comparison, so here's my pistol.
How many bullets have you got?
Oh, check this out. You can pull back the slide to eject the bullet that's in there. And you have to pick it back up again. Or you can do this. You can pull back the slide to check that there's one in the chamber. You can check if the gun is ready to fire. So you extract the clip, you put your gun in your holster, and you manually load bullets into the gun.
Oh.
Then you switch that. You go to the other clip. You manually load a bunch of bullets into the gun. You put it away. You de-holster your gun. You put the hammer down. Then you reload the pistol. And now you're good to go.
Oh my God.
It's ridiculous, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because you never just find clips lying around. You only ever find bullets to put into your clips. And you have to manually handle all of the reloading yourself. It is so finicky. And I kind of love its finickiness.
Fun? Like,
it is. It's weirdly fun. I know it doesn't look fun. I get that. I get that it doesn't look fun. But it's a compelling experience in a lot of ways. Oh, hey, we got a flashlight. So as you can see, there's a gun up there. He's luckily aiming up. So we're going to be free to just get in there and murder the hell out of him. Oh. Why is my gun not shooting?
Maybe the safety's on.
Did I turn on the safety accidentally? Toggle safety. Yep, I had the safety on. That is weird. I had no idea I had the safety on. All right, so let's just turn that safety off. Oh, is it not working? All right. I'm pressing V and nothing is happening. Oh, there we go. Oh!
What? What's
I
happening?
don't know why, but I think the fact that I had the, there we go, that I had the hammer down meant that I couldn't adjust the safety, which I don't know if that's how guns actually work or if that's a glitch. But yeah, the thumb Okay. Oh, weird. You can't pull the trigger unless you have the hammer cocked. Which is strange, because this is not a single-action pistol. Alright, that's some weird thing about the game that I didn't know. But I'm very glad to have learned it. Alright. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's one of those games where it's a rewarding experience, but I don't know if it's fun in the traditional sense. Like, the, okay, this is a dark hallway. You actually have to have the flashlight for this one. I don't know if it's fun in the traditional sense of the word. Like, you don't enjoy Receiver so much as you just experience Receiver. And I like that experience, but for someone looking to enjoy a shooting game, this is absolutely not what you want to play. Weirdly, if you took these exact mechanics and, like, filled the game with zombies, I would be very excited to play that game. But I don't know that, like, the Receiver guys, as I understand it, built this as one of those game jams. You know, where you have like 1 week to make a game for a competition.
Oh, okay.
And that's why it's all so basic.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, and again, I don't know what's going on with the spawning, but the exact same room spawned twice, right down to the placement of the tape and the bullets.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, I don't know why they've never made more rooms, added more challenges, like, made this more interesting. Like,
maybe they made it and they put it there like, this is what we made in a week.
Yeah.
And this is all you get. Because, quite frankly, I don't want to spend another week on it.
I mean, you could be right, but at the same time, I would be very intrigued, like, to play a multiplayer shooter where it was this much of a chore to load and reload guns.
That's a weird way to phrase that. I want to play a game where it's a real chore to actually get through the gameplay.
Well, no, but I mean, you say that like, I mean, I know you're
That's
being
exactly
sarcastic.
what you
And
just
no,
said.
I know you're being sarcastic, and you have a right to be sarcastic. I'm not saying you don't. But what I'm saying is, adding this level of realism and slow-pacedness to a... There we go. Okay, how do I reload? Ah, there we go. Now I just decocked the gun, and I should be fine. Oh yeah, there we go. I think it would be a fascinating experience, because I think it would make gunfights a lot more tense if you had to be really worried about the number of bullets in your clip. Especially because if you ran out of them, and the other guy still had bullets left, you were put at a huge disadvantage, because it's going to take you like 10 seconds to reload your gun.
But you can also understand how some people wouldn't enjoy that experience.
No,
they wouldn't
absolutely.
think that's fun.
You are absolutely, and I'm not saying this would be the next Call of Duty. I am not saying that. But here's the thing. I played a game last year, or earlier this year, I'd have to check when the review went, right, called Verdun, right? And this Verdun game was about World War I trench combat. And the thing about World War I trench combat is it was fought almost entirely with largely inaccurate bolt-action rifles. So the game featured, you could only aim down sights, there were no aim points on screen. Wow, this gun just doesn't want to die, does it? There were no aim points on screen, you couldn't, excuse me, right? There was nothing you could do in order to, like, help you be a better shot. You just had to line up your sights, you had to, you know, kind of calculate bullet drop a little, and you had to hope you managed to hit them. And that was the whole game, right? And that game is never going to be super popular. I see that. But there was a niche for Verdun, a multiplayer-only, like, hardcore World War I experience. Likewise, I believe there is a niche for awkward reloading the game. You know, I think it's out there. I think there are people who would do this competitively and would enjoy it. I'm one of them. I would be fascinated to play this. I mean, I probably would never become one of the best at it. Whoa! There are 2 guns in that room.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. And the thing is, there's no way to know if there's a tape in there, because this is a hostile game in a lot of ways. Did I get him? I got him. Okay.
Yeah, looks like.
Whew. You know what?
Why
I'm
don't
just
you get
gonna... I'm gonna eject the clip from this one, because I'm almost out of bullets. And then
Go
I'm
through
just
that door on your left and you can get the other gun.
Oh, you're right. No, I can't.
Oh, it's a different room.
But it does have bullets and a tape in it, so thank you for telling
okay.
me.
There you go.
Your crude
No, it
world
worked
is
out
not
perfectly.
the true
All right, so
reality.
I'll just load
Your
this pistol.
physical body here is the shadow cast
There we
by
go.
your
And
transcendent
let's
mind.
So,
check
do
to
you
make sure
win
there's a
anything
golden
if you